Hey, I'm Heidi with partiesforpennies.com, and we're here to talk Thanksgiving. Not just anything about Thanksgiving, because if you hadn't already noticed, we've had quite a bit of a year here in the United States, a big election. Oh my gosh, lots of talk on Facebook and social media, so you know at Thanksgiving, oh my gosh, it could be crazy at the table. So here are 5 tips on how to keep that conversation light and fun and without any type of violent interruptions or disownment of family members. So here are 5 tips. First of all, make sure that there's always kind of that positive atmosphere around the table. One way you can do that is by playing the You're Awesome Because game. I know this probably sounds very elementary, but I promise you, it actually makes a huge difference around the table. Basically, the game is all you have to do is tell the person right next to you, to the left of you, you are awesome because, and go into that. It can be short or it can be long. It can be really silly, like you're awesome because you have the coolest, most unique socks that no one ever else has, or it can be something more deep. You are awesome because I know you go and help feed the homeless at least once a month. Whatever you want to do. But go around the table once before you start the meal, and that will just kind of help everyone to go, okay, these people are friendly, and just think about all the good things about the people around you, no matter what side of the political stance that you stand on. Okay, so the second thing is to have some fun-focused games. Look, I'm going to be the first to admit, I love some good icebreaker games, and I know not everyone does, but as a host, if you get really enthusiastic about it, sometimes people just warm up, and they may not be on board immediately, but they'll get on board because they're super fun, let me just tell you. Okay, so here are some really fun, focused game ideas. One is Thanksgiving trivia. Thanks to my little hairdresser, Brittany, she gave me the idea for this because she did this last year at her table. What it is you just have a list, like a card of some type of weird Thanksgiving trivia with A, B, and C. You put that at each person's plate, and then you take turns reading the Thanksgiving trivia and have everyone guess which one it is. You could also play this way with like giving them a fun, weird Thanksgiving trivia and then having them fill out like a really untruthful but weird Thanksgiving trivia, and then people have to guess which one is the truth and which one is false. If you need any help, just go to the blog post. I'll link below this video and I'll give you some great Thanksgiving trivia ideas. Third one, dish duty. Just set the parameters at the very beginning and say, okay, the first person that starts talking political or in those topics that are like, oh, you just cringe, you don't want to talk about at the Thanksgiving table, they have to do all the dishes and clean up. Okay, the fourth thing is start the day serving. You know, it could be simple. It could be everyone, once they get there in the morning, that everyone goes to the nursing home and brings over some pre-made cookies that you've made, or store-bought cookies. It doesn't even have to be something you make. Or at the hospital, or to the local fire department if they have to work, or police department, or even the grocery stores if they have to work. Something that kind of gets the focus on other people. And that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. Okay, the fifth thing is, and this is something great as a hostess, is to give everyone a job. Because it's really hard sometimes to have some intense political discussions when you're trying to cut up celery for the stuffing or whatever. And this has helped so much before the meal starts, as everyone's just kind of hanging around waiting for everything to get started. Just have some really simple tasks that you can designate to every person, whether it's just laying out the silverware or the napkins or the plates, or cutting something up, or pouring the drinks. If you give everybody a job, then it just helps them not to have that lull time of, oh gosh, what do I talk about? Oh, I'll just start talking about the recent election. Yeah, that's a good idea. Nope, not a good idea. So those are some 5 tips for you to keep just the conversation lighthearted and to help everyone have an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope that your Thanksgiving is wonderful, that no family members are disowned, no one ends up in fist fights, and everyone can walk out of there with a smile on their face and go, I like my family and I kind of want to do this again. If you need any more great tips or ideas, check out the blog partiesforpennies.com. We'll keep you covered there. Happy Thanksgiving!